Today I made an attempt to measure the difference in induction noise between standard and DNA air filters. As an experiment, it wasn't a great success, but I tried. There was a 2.5 decibel difference on the meter, but in the confines of the garage the exhaust noise is dominant, and I don't think we can read anything into that result. What I can say is that when riding the bike, the induction noise is more intrusive with the DNA setup in place, more noticeable under acceleration than at constant speed. Previous testing does suggest that the DNA filter gives a performance boost, so maybe the extra noise is worth it. All that aside, here's the video of today's testing. I'm all set up now to try and measure the induction noise of the Hunter with the various different air filters. Got my little bracket that I printed up to hold the sound level meter. There's no rev counter, so I was going to try and measure the RPM with this trace-it device, but I can't get it to work properly on this engine. There must be such a mass of metal down there that there's very little vibration transferred to the outside case, so I can't really get an accurate reading with that, so we're just going to have to go by ear and see what we get. As you can hear from the engine cooling down, we've already had a little go, so now we'll have another go, see what we can get. So we've got it all set up now. This is with the DNA air filter and cover in place, so we're going to start it up and see what we get. I've got the sound level meter set on max, so it should hold the max reading that we get. So let's start it up. .9. Let's change the air filters over and see what we get next. So this is what the DNA air filter cover looks like. Big hole in the middle. You'll see there's a big difference when I put the standard one back on in a minute. And this is what the stock filter setup looks like. It's a much more restrictive snorkel on it. Test number 2. Set the max button. Standard air filter. There we go, it's a little lower, 94.4.